Welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
In the running, it's Johnson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Oh gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They whiff on him. And just like that, in one play, they've moved in the scoring position at the 23.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Scanning the field, it's Manning. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. He finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, like the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes, the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Defense is coming after him. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offensive keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Takes the handoff. It's Gibson.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Gibson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Okay, ready? The important third down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Pass caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving him multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over him.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Change of direction. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way. to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, will be watching this game and being very proud.
Makes the defender miss. Gets some space around the 30. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Hurricanes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime.
Okay, right.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
3:25.
And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the outback. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Pressure is coming. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Manning. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Ready, set.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. On the run, it's Johnson. Oh, what a move. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Same tailback, another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
And the Canes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. down just inside the 30. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's going to be incomplete. A force down drop here in the middle of the field.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion.
Easy.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
On the ready.
Third down upcoming after that completion.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to set a first set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Okay,
To
ready.
the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Banks. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play that's properly executed, it can go to a house. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made on the outlet. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Got it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Pound 55.
Dropping back. It's Manning. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the mind of the offense is back on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Cristiano, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with how defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. Exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Trying to run it. It's Johnson.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of the way.
He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
You'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments, trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's in the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down to the 28. It's good enough for a first down.
Okay, ready?
A new set of downs after that completion.
Ready.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Okay.
Second and 10 here.
Easy.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. He made the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot. What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line. It's 1st and goal from the 2.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. He runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Inside the 40. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense here takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Kings line up on 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Here's the punt, high in the air. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Who's going to score on the pick 6? Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.